we're in this phase of the next stage of what will happen in the future of the pandemic. We've just had a year ago, I think 27th of May last year, there was a series of amendments made to the international health regulations. The working group on the international health regulations are now working on another 307 odd amendments. In addition to, and it's not clear to me why there is also a pandemic treaty, but in any event, a pandemic treaty as well. Now, international law is a hugely complicated area, as you would know. I don't know much about it, but the reality is this. What these amendments will do, if they are successful, is make our future pandemic planning in lockstep with the lamentable World Health Organization will dictate. They'll be able to declare when a pandemic starts, they'll be able to declare when it ends, they'll be able to declare whether or not we have a lockdown and all this sort of stuff. Now, I took that up at Senate estimates during the week with the department, and the predictable answer was there's nothing wrong, it's all fine, don't be silly, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I've heard all this stuff, it's all nonsense. Well, why are we doing it then? If there's nothing in it, it's just window dressing, why are we signing up to it? And Australia will, yeah, I mean, it's... So once these agreements are made with the World Health Assembly, that's the governing body of the World Health Organization, they are required, and this was the point was made, they're required to be ratified by the Australian Parliament. Now, what chance do you think they are going to be not ratified by, they'll just walk straight through. So this is really important. I think, going back to the issue of the media, the lack of awareness of this issue out there is the big thing. This is just being swept under the rug, and we see this time and time again now with legislative instruments. Just kind of deal with it yourself, talk about it yourself. Don't worry about getting any publicity on it, because the last thing we want is people to know about it, and sweep it under, and then before you know it, it'll just be our way of operating. And look, if there was a bigger issue facing Australia now than this, other than cost of living issues, and there are a lot of others, I get it, but a lot of this stuff is just bread and circuses by comparison. This is a big deal, massive deal.
So, want to talk to that one?